Hello and welcome to Menu Monday. If you're new to the channel, my husband and I travel job to job, then we travel around the country in our RV. I do get inspired when I watch other channels doing menus and recipes, but I have to say there are not many out there that cater to RVs or small kitchens. If you know of any channels, please let me know and put them in the comments below. So that's why I want to share my recipes and hope to inspire some other RVers out there or those with small kitchens. I list all my ingredients at the end of each day's video so that you can do a screenshot if it's easier for you on your cell phone, or in the comments below I have the ingredients and everything for each recipe that I share. So let's get started. Alright, so for our first day we're having chicken salad. I boiled some eggs in the Instant Pot, which only takes 5 minutes, and then put them in the refrigerator to cool in an ice bath. Next, I cut up some chicken and then fried it in the induction cooktop skillet. It was warm on this day, so I did not use the propane. I had chicken breasts and I just cut them up into about 1-inch pieces. I put them in the skillet with a little olive oil. I think on this day it got close to 94 degrees, so for Ohio that was pretty warm. So a nice simple salad was a great meal for dinner. Now to this we're going to add some seasonings. A Creole, and Poultry Seasoning. That's just to give it a little flavor. And we just cook the chicken until it's done, 160 degrees. Just adding a little more seasoning. Apparently I didn't like the look at the first amount. Next we're going to cut up some tomatoes to go in the salad, and then also the eggs that I boiled in the morning. So we just put this in Tupperware and I leave it in the fridge until Big Daddy gets home from work, and then I get that out and lay everything out for the salad. There's no easier way than doing boiled eggs in the Instant Pot. The shells just fall off. It's a game changer. I love doing eggs in the Instant Pot. Alright, let's get these put away. Check on our chicken. And it's done. We'll just leave that out, covered up. Put the salad in a bowl, and then we have some croutons and salad dressing laid out with all the other ingredients. It was a wonderful dinner for a very hot day. The next day we had Meatloaf Muffins. Now I didn't have all the ingredients that the actual recipe called for, so I winged a lot of this. So we first of all have 2 pounds of hamburger, and then I added 2 eggs. We have here 1/2 cup of milk. And then the recipe calls for a sleeve of saltines. I didn't have saltines, so I used Ritz crackers. And then also some Meatloaf Seasoning. I used the McCormick brand, which I had put in right before the crackers. Just get your crackers really small, crushed up, and they'll do better. I also added a little bit of seasoning salt and then some other sauce that I have. I believe that's the French fried dipping sauce that I used. But any sauce that you want to put in there, even ketchup works. Get this all mixed up and then put them in the muffin tins. Now I had, this makes 24, and I can only cook 12 at a time in the electric oven. I can only cook 12 at a time in the propane oven, so I used both ovens, and that way I was able to cook them all at the same time. The recipe said it took an hour for these to cook, but it did not. It took 20 to 20, I think 20 minutes in the convection oven and 25 in the propane, and they were done. So just keep an eye on them. Every oven is a little different. They actually tasted just as good with the Ritz crackers as they do with the saltine, so you can use either one, your preference. They came out great, and along with that, we had some baked beans, just canned. I did them in the induction cooktop because it got hot later that day. I had done the muffins in the morning. And then also with the baked beans, I did some small potatoes. They come in a package. I believe I got them either at Walmart or Meijer's. Here they are. All you do is take out the little seasoning packet, and then you cook the potatoes for 5 minutes in the microwave. After they come out, you put a little olive oil on there, and then put in the little seasoning packet, mix them up. They're really, really good. If you see them, give them a try. They have several flavors. So this is dinner tonight. Big Daddy wanted more sauce on top. And there was plenty left over for him to take for lunch the next day. So another great meal. Okay, Wednesday's meal was rotisserie chicken. Used to have a rotisserie oven back at the Sticks and Bricks. Recently we purchased this Emeril Lagasse Power Air Fryer 360, and it has 9 different functions, one of which is the rotisserie. So very glad to have that back. So the first thing you do is wash and clean the chicken, and then string him up so he'll fit on that rotisserie and stay in position. Okay, then we're going to get some olive oil. Had to fill up my mister, it was out. And get our chicken on the rod, then spray him down with the olive oil, and then season him up. Now on this I used some soul food seasoning and some poultry seasoning, and it was very, very good. The olive oil helps us dry rub sticks, so that works out well. All right, let's get this chicken cooking. A little bit of cleanup here. All right, we'll get the chicken out, get him off the spit, and get all the cooking string off of him. Nothing like a rotisserie chicken. So I covered him up, let the juices settle, and then on the side I made some boxed macaroni cheese. Very simple. I did it in the induction cooktop so as not to heat up the kitchen in the afternoon. And then I got some canned vegetables. Now, I like asparagus. Big Daddy doesn't. So we had 2 different cans. I just drained them, put the vegetables on the plate, plopped it in the microwave, and then added the chicken and the macaroni afterwards. There goes Big Daddy's, and this is my asparagus. Big Daddy cut up the chicken, and we had a lovely rotisserie for dinner. It was delicious, and there was plenty left over again for Big Daddy to take to work. Here are all the ingredients if you'd like to give this one a try. On this day, I've been shopping all day, so I wanted something simple and quick. So I got some stir-fry meat from the store, and I did that with some olive oil. And also, you'll see me add a little meat tenderizer to it in just a moment. I just cooked this on medium, just to simmer slowly. And while that's going, I cut up an onion and a green pepper. After the meat starts to brown, add the vegetables. This is the sauce I added. It was really good. They have a lot of different flavors. I think you probably get them in any grocery store. Mix that in, and that was done. Then all I do is cook up the tortillas, and then we serve. So simple, so quick. On the side, I had some shredded cheese, sour cream, and salsa. And that was dinner on that night. Big Daddy likes hot sauce too. Here are the ingredients if you would like to try this recipe. The next night we had a hamburger pie. So the first thing I did was cook the hamburger and the onion. I used about a half an onion for this because it was only 1 pound of hamburger. I saved the other half for another day. I also added some Greek seasoning. This was not in the recipe list. It was just something I like to add. You can do that or omit that, your choice. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is mix 2 eggs. 2 tablespoons of dry onion soup mix. 1 cup of milk. And 1/2 cup of bisquick. I'm going to mix this all together. And we're waiting on the hamburger to get finished. The next step is to get you a glass pie dish and spray that with a little oil so nothing sticks. We're going to finish up now the hamburger and onion. And then you want to drain that before putting it in your pie dish. So about 2 cups of shredded cheese on top of the pie, whatever your preference is, how cheesy you like things, and then put in the mix. Now this is going to be cooked at 400 degrees. Mine took about 25 minutes, so just keep an eye on it till it's nicely toasted on the top. And this is what it looked like when it came out. And I served that with a side salad and some vegetables. It was a really good meal. I hope you enjoyed this week's menu, and if you're new to the channel, again, I welcome you. Please consider subscribing to the channel. I'd love to have you, and for those viewers that are coming back, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed it too. I'll be back soon with another video. Take care, y'all. Love you. Bye-bye.